What's up, you guys? It's Jono! Today I want to talk about curveballs in Pokemon Go. Now, I've had so many people tell me on my videos in the comments, you guys know I get a lot of really hater comments and really trash comments, and people are always like, Jono, stop throwing curveballs, they don't work, you're wasting your balls. And I'm like, no, 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 all you haters are wrong. So this is my video to tell all the haters to quit putting that in my comments because you're wrong, you're just wrong. Curveballs give you a much better chance to catch Pokemon, and I'm going to show you some proof here. So let's go right here, the Grand Unified Catch Theory curveballs. This is on the GoPress app. If you guys just look for GoPress, you should be able to find it. That's made by GamePress, I believe. Yeah, GamePress there at the top left. So this is the GoPress app, and they are going to basically disprove the theory that curveballs don't work. So this is it's a really long dissertation. There's a lot of information here about curveballs and a lot of information about how they came to their conclusions and why they have this grand theory. And there's a bunch of different formulas that they use. They've actually determined a complete formula here on how all this stuff works. So this is a lot to go through. If you guys really want to get into it, you're going to have to go download the app and get into it yourself, because all I'm going to do here is prove that I'm right and tell the haters to shut up. So here we go. I'm going to move on down to the area right here. It says, prior to this project, the ball bonuses had already been discovered in a previous study. This is very important. So when your ball type is a great ball, you're actually throwing 1.5 Pokeballs. When your ball type is an Ultra Ball, you're actually throwing 2 Pokeballs. So that's basically a multiplier. And when you add on the other multipliers, you can start to see how it would make your catches much more successful. Because if you're multiplying, then that means you're getting that much bigger. And every time you multiply, you're multiplying all the numbers together. So this is, let's say I have a curveball, which is going to be a 1.7 factor, which is almost as much as throwing an Ultra Ball. So throwing a curveball is almost as good as throwing an Ultra Ball. So that is basically the base level number that you can assume. Then let's say I actually throw a curveball on an Ultra Ball. Now I get 2 times 1.7, which is equivalent to 3.4 Pokeballs each turn. So you can see how it starts to stack up pretty quickly. I went from throwing 1 straight Pokeball for a 1 modifier all the way to throwing a curveball with an Ultra Ball for a 3.4 modifier. So it's quite a bit bigger there. So they've got some graphs here that show basically the catch rate, and you can see the average catch rate. This is based on data that they collected, 58,000 catches, and they analyzed the data from all those catches, and you can see that there's a much higher catch rate especially for high level trainers. Look at the high level trainers. It's a much higher rate when you throw the curveballs. So it's very important, especially if you're a higher level trainer like me, you want to throw that curveball. So it's very important. I think that you should always throw curveballs. You get more experience anyway, plus it's easier to catch them. So I think it's really important to throw that curveball. And I wish that all the haters would stop saying, don't throw the curveballs. I know there's going to be so many people in the comments that are like, Jono, stop throwing curveballs, even though I'm not even catching Pokemon on this video, but still, it's just kind of funny. So I guess while I'm talking about curveballs, let's just see let's see if there's any more information here. I don't see any more information here. Here's some confirmation tests. So in order let's see, blah 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 blah, using these catch rates, they did a probability, blah 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 blah. Anyway, they believe that it's accurate, and they are basically saying right here that they stand behind their work and they think that it's accurate. So I'm also standing behind their work. I think that based on the number of catches that they analyzed, which is like 58,000 or something ridiculous like that, then it's probably a pretty good data set, and a good data set is all you need to be able to pull out good statistics. So big props to GoPress, the people at GamePress, for putting all this together and proving me right. I really appreciate that as well. And of course, I've been throwing the curveballs since the beginning because they do count, and I think that they're very helpful. So thanks everybody for watching. Thanks to all my awesome subscribers, and peace.